the city of Manford. And you have to keep in mind that the city of Manford is only 3,500 people. But we also had an apartment complex damaged. There were 6 units damaged there. And we have a senior living center that 2 units were damaged. And we're still putting out hot spots and trying to mop up on this situation as best we can.
You know, Mayor, I can hear, the heartbreak in your voice, and you have such empathy for your citizens. What does this emergency declaration do to help your city during this recovery process?
Well, it helps a lot. It gives us an avenue to apply for government funding to help out not only the people who lost their homes here, but help cities recover from the expense of fighting a massive fire like this. So it does open up doors for us to apply for grants and loans, and we're happy to receive that authorization.
Spoke with Matthew Capucci, senior meteorologist at My Radar. He's in Mississippi tracking the storms. I asked him how unusual a multi-day tornado outbreak like this is.
So either of these 2 different events would in and of themselves be very significant. Last night we saw roughly 140 tornado warnings in a 24-hour period with numerous fatalities and at least 18 tornado warnings simultaneously. So last night was a big deal. And yet that's the appetizer for what's been happening all day today into the evening hours. We have a level 5 out of 5, a high risk, which is issued only less than 1% of the time. And so it's a top tier event anyway. The verbiage the National Weather Service is using is downright alarming when they say things like volatile, intense, long-track tornadoes.
Government, and I think because of Manford being such a tight-knit town, everybody knows everybody, and we really pull together like many communities do in this type of situation. We have an outpouring of citizens who are funding and working at help centers. We've gotten a lot of help from restaurants, grocery stores throughout the community here and throughout the region, actually.
One woman told me she had moved away from town, moved back just a few weeks ago, lost her entire home, everything inside of it, her whole neighborhood caught on fire. We also talked with another resident who said this whole situation is all too familiar of 2012's wildfires here in Manford. I asked him how things differ from today to now. Here's what he had to say.
You know, it's a home. You know, there's things that can be rebuilt, but it's also people's livelihoods. And so anybody that has grown up in this community, has lived in this community, has been a part of this community, they probably knows what that feels like. And so you feel for them. And then you feel for everybody that's out here working the fire and putting their lives at danger, trying to help everybody else.